Triple coat. That's on my soul. That's on my soul. History's all I know. That's on my soul. That's on my soul. Can y'all hear me? Still low? Is it still low? You can hear me? Or it's still too low? You can hear me? Okay. Man, I gotta fix this. This thing's too bright, man. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe I need to put one of these things back real quick. There we go. Is that better? Is that better? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I got my little Saint shirt on. If you guys can see this or not. My girl, she has her own website, man. Let me look it up real quick. I got this shirt from her. My girl Han. She does a lot of Saint stuff, a lot of merchandise. She just started her own little online company. It's called Shop Hey Hanzo. So if you guys are on my Instagram, you look up Hey Hanzo or Shop Hey Hanzo. She got a lot of Saints merchandise, a lot of different things. So it can be Saint stuff. She got like motivational stuff. Just check her out. I'll put the link to her store in my chat. It's called Shop Hanzo. Make sure I spell it right. Check her out. She got a lot of stuff. But as y'all can see, I'm by myself right now. Tati got a lot of things going on with family and stuff. So it's going to be me until she gets everything squared away with her family. So for me, it's going to be me solo dolo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already up for the challenge. I'm built for this. And we're going to rock on. So it's hard to do the intro because she's not here. So it feels a little different me talking to myself. But show must go on. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta just do things your way. So we're gonna talk about a couple of things. I know most of you guys saw the fight this past weekend. I can't say it was much of a fight. Deontay Wilder tried to do his best. He came out. He had a nice little costume on. He said the costume weighed about 40 pounds, which is something that I wouldn't recommend wearing to a fight that you're about to engage in. You go into a fight, you wearing a costume that weighs 40 pounds. I wouldn't. That's me. I wouldn't wear it. I'm not wearing it to the ring. But and he was in the back warming up for the fight, and he was doing a lot of moving around. You know what I'm saying? So if you saw Tyson Fury in his dressing room, the camera showed him just relaxing. You know, taking a breather, just relaxing, not doing too much moving around. So he had fresh legs. So it wasn't much so of them, the costume being a factor. I think him getting hit hard a lot was just, it was too much for him. He wasn't ready for him. The first fight, I think Fury would have won if he didn't get knocked down twice in the later rounds. But he realized when he got hit, hey, this guy is trying to knock me out. He's not playing. So you saw throughout the fight, dude, you know, his legs wasn't there. He was everywhere. He was kind of like just stumbling everywhere. He wasn't himself. And once you take that one punch from that boxer, he's not a boxer, first of all, he's a brawler. You take away that one punch that he has, he was nothing. So Fury did a lot of, he was a more aggressive fighter. He was pushing the pace. He was on him. He was grabbing his head, you know, leaning him down, putting all the pressure on his neck. He did everything he was supposed to do. He did everything that he said he was going to do to him in all the press conferences. He said, hey, I'm going to push the fight. I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna lean on him. Put my weight on him. He did all the things he said he's gonna do, and it worked out for him. So Deontay, he has a rematch clause in the contract. They're gonna fight again. Personally, I don't want to see it again because what's gonna happen. Unless Wilder gets a second, like a lucky punch, he's not gonna win that fight. So maybe he'll wear a lot of costume next time. We don't know. But all in all, it was a good fight. Not really. It was an entertaining fight. Everybody came out to see it. They got their money's worth, I think. But I wish the ref would have stopped the fight. But I understand he had to do it because of health reasons. I think if the fight would have kept going, Deontay would have, definitely got knocked out because he was there. So you guys let me know what you think about the fight. I got a lot of friends who watched the fight. They talked about it and how things went, and a lot of money was lost. A lot of money was made in Vegas. Vegas made a lot of money because everybody betted on Wilder. I just didn't. I didn't think Wilder was going to win from the beginning. Traffic was crazy. After parties were crazy. It was just a lot of noise going around after the fight. Everybody thought Wilder's going to be like hurt, which he was. I'm not sure if he went to the after party, his own after party or not, but it would be funny if he did, because now it's like, you lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to celebrate. I got beat up bad like that. I'm not trying to go to no party. Give me my check. Where my girl at? Let's go to the hotel room, get some room service, and we're going to stay at the blogs tonight. We're going to just chill out because I ain't trying to be, anybody's, Instagram or I saw Deontay, his eye was like this and blah, blah, blah. So, what else we got going on? We had the fight. The Kobe memorial happened as well. It's a sad thing, man. It's like as soon as I was getting over his death, it's like they had the memorial, which they had to have it, and it's kind of like it like made things come all the way back, like the feelings and him dying and all that stuff. And I was a Kobe fan, like how he was. He wasn't my best basketball player, but he was a good guy. You know what I'm saying? From what I know of him. So the memorial was good, man. It was funny. It was sad. It was everything that you imagined it would be. So it was a good thing, and hopefully. Things I'm just trying to, people won't say so much bad things about him. They always say the rape thing, and it was bigger than that. And we already talked about that stuff before. So, but this week we got the NFL Combine happening right now. I don't know who's all involved. I know Joe Burrow, which is my guy, LSU all the way. He's I don't think he's throwing or not. He says he's not doing a lot of stuff because he already proved himself, which he did. This guy was the most dominant offensive player ever in college football history. You talking about touchdowns, you talking about pass yards, you talking about accuracy. He set records on every level that no one's ever done. So if he doesn't want to go to the combine and participate, I won't either. I showed you how I rock. You know what I'm saying? If I'm him, I'm like, dude, go look at my tape. Go look at all last year, see what I did. Like, I'm the best, number one. So I don't see him not going number one. I think it'll be him going number one. Chase Young, the D lineman from Ohio State, going number two. He's probably the best pass rusher in college football. So we'll see. I'm excited to see the draft. It's gonna be out here in Vegas, man. I got a lot of my friends. We have a little chat every day. My man Fresh, I see you, Fresh. I see you. So we got a lot of people coming out, man. Hopefully to my phone's ringing. Coming out for the games this year. The draft is in Vegas. They have it at the Bellagio right there. It's gonna be like right in the middle of the water fountain area. So it's gonna be crazy, man. I'm gonna go there. I already took off work. I told my boss I'm going to the draft. I think the Saints got the number 23rd pick. I'm not sure who we're going to get. I don't know how I feel about Breeze coming back. I mean, I do want him to be, I want our team to be good. But at the same time, it's one of like, yeah, Bruno. I see you, Bruno. It's just one of those things I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't. I want our team to win, and I want us to have a good season. But at what expense? Will we give Breeze the 25 million that he wants? I think it's gonna take a lot of team. You know what I'm saying? He said I got my name from a box of crackers. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And oh yeah, we got it. So Fresh told me we got a 24th pick. That's cool. So Fresh, what you tell me what you think, Fresh? Who do you think we should go for? I mean, do you think we should give Breeze the 25 million? Let me know. Because I'm not feeling it. Bruno said we should go after Tua. I'm not, I'm not feeling Tua like that, man. We already had a short quarterback with Breeze. Need somebody to see over the line. I'm just not feeling Tua, man. And he's injury prone. You know what I'm saying? Nah. My sister's in the chat. She's a Niners fan. You see what happened to them in the Super Bowl. I don't think say anything else. I mean, if the Saints were in the Super Bowl, would have beat the Chiefs. I'm just saying, would have won. Ain't no being up 20-10 or 20-7. Nah. See, Fresh got good. Fresh, you agree? It's time to move on, right? I think it's time to move on for Breeze, man. Let the man go on off, right off into the sunset like a cowboy. Go ahead and become the mayor of New Orleans or whatever you want to do. And we should go on, man. I just think we tied too much money into Breeze. And the sad thing about it, he's gonna do it again next year. Oh, let me think about what I'm gonna do. I think I got some more left in my arm. I think my arm can do it another time. No, Breeze, we don't need you. Let's bring in Taysom Hill. Let's bring in, I know Bruno want to hear this. Let's bring in Andy Dalton. Let's give these guys a chance to do something, man, because and we have a lot of people that we're losing to as well. The Giants want that trade. Okay, I'm down with that though. If we can make a trade to jump up the Giants, what's that? Giants want that trade that. Okay, we'll see. I think it's a good. I think if we can move up in the draft and get somebody, I don't know. In my opinion, we need another wide receiver, a speedy receiver that can open up the field. So you got Michael Thomas, another speedy receiver. Katagian ain't doing it. I think we need a linebacker. We need speed on the defense. A fast linebacker has good vision. Another pass rusher, because all our pass rushers get hurt in the playoffs. We need another safety. Get rid of Eli Apple because he's garbage. We ain't no damn running back, girl. Shut your mouth. We got the best running back in the game. So cut all that out. But it's a lot of things we need, man. So I'm just saying, I'm tired of us getting to the playoffs and we bragging about that. This should have been our year. It'll take a lot. This should have been our year. We should have had it, man. I'm disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Disappointed. So we gotta do a better job for sure. So we'll see how things go. I think the draft is next month in April sometime. I gotta figure out exactly what day because I already took off work for it. But I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But we'll move on from sports. We'll talk about some movies, man. I finally saw Queen and Slim, and it was different. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I know some people already saw that movie. This was my first time seeing it, so I thought it was a good movie. The way it ended, it is what it is, man. It's just like it was good. They played a hell of a job. They did a hell of a job in the acting and stuff like that. It was a good movie. I saw Birds of Prey. Don't ever go see that movie. Birds of Prey, probably the worst movie. Yeah, it's worse than Ant-Man and the Wasp, I think. I don't know. That movie, whatever that movie was, I think it was Ant-Man and the Wasp or whatever. It was worse than that. So, Birds of Prey, don't watch it on TV. Matter of fact, watch it while you're vacuuming and folding clothes. Black and Blue, yeah, Black and Blue was good. I like Black and Blue. It was good. Um, I think that lady played a good job, man. It was a good movie. I saw that. No one cares if you like movies like that. No one asks you if you like movies like that. No one cares. Black Widow was a good movie. I'm waiting on the new Marvel movie to come out. The what's her name? The lady that played in the Avengers. What's her name? I know it's Scarlett Johansson is the character, but I don't know who she. Black Widow. That's gonna be a good movie. I think that. I don't know if y'all saw too. Jordan Peele, the guy that made the Get Out movie, he just did a remake for Candyman. So that's gonna. I saw the trailer for that earlier today too. It looked pretty good, man. Yeah, like Fresh said, Invisible Man. That looks good too. But Candyman is like, I think it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be and they kind of showed a little bit of the dude's face already in there. It's not the Candyman that we grew up on watching, but it's kind of like along the same lines of he has the hook and bees come out and blah 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 and all this stuff though. So we'll see. We'll see. What else we got going on? Movies. Nothing else going on in the UFC. I don't know. There's a fight. There's a couple of fights coming up in March. I forgot the big fights that are happening. I know there's 2 belts on the line coming up pretty soon. I would say this though. I don't know if you guys watched the last fight with John Jones and the other guy. I can't think his name. I think me and Bruno talked about this fight, but I think John Jones lost. Bruno said that he won, and I was like, I'll give John Jones the last 2 rounds, but the guy won the first 3. And I know you got to beat the champ. I get that, but I think he did enough the first 3 rounds that he should have won the fight. And this is me personally. I just don't. It's hard to beat somebody for 20, 25 minutes, man. Like getting punched in the face, getting kicked, and that's a sport. I get it. But I think he did enough, and I think they wanted John Jones to get that fight streak. They wanted John Jones to, he has, to me, he just got a lot of chances, man. A lot of drug charges, a lot of the DUI he got, that hit and run he got. He just got a lot of things, man, that people just kind of like pushed to the side. Like. He got a lot of chances, and they talk about how we don't get a lot of chances when we fuck up. John Jones got a lot of chances, man. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully he turned his life around and he's doing better now. But as far as that fight goes, he lost that fight. And no doubt about that. He definitely lost that fight. So I don't know what's the big fights coming in for UFC next month, but I know there's a couple belts on the line. Let's see. I didn't go home for Mardi Gras this year, but I heard I heard 2 people got killed in New Orleans. They said one lady got pushed underneath the bus, and the other person just kind of got hit by one of the buses. And now they're gonna ban the tandem. Yeah, coke is a hell of a drug for us. Yeah. Now they're gonna ban the tandem, the tandem buses, or the tandem floats, because people got murdered out there. Hit. They're too drunk. So it just something always happens that it takes away the fun from everybody. Because New Orleans, you don't have those. There's no rope that that they got barricaded that you can't go across this rope. You kind of standing right there next to the float, reaching your hand up, trying to get the bees and stuff. So now they're gonna institute protective barriers and all this stuff, because I don't know, man. People just get drunk and they do stupid stuff. Somebody push somebody. It shouldn't happen. But now there's consequences behind it, right? So we got to do better, man. Um, it was pretty sad. It was sad, man. I was like, dang, like, what a way to go. Like, you died, you hit by a float. Like, you probably drunk, but I know you want to die like that. Damn. Let's talk about the elephant that's going on with the world right now. The big thing we talk about right now in the world, we talk about today at work, coronavirus, man. Um, this is not a new virus. This thing has been around for a couple of years now, at least 20, 30 years. It's mutated to something different. So um, it's a big deal. But what people fail to realize is most people have died from the flu than the coronavirus thus far. There's been a lot of infections, but not a lot of deaths. So let's get that out there real quick. It's spreading fast, man. It's not. It's they're saying that the CDC's coming out saying it's a pandemic, but not a pandemic. That doesn't make sense to me. It's either a pandemic or it's not. Ain't no it's in between. But we're taking precautions in the military. You know, we got briefed about it today. You know, if you feel sick, stay at home. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to work. Blase. Everybody understands that stuff, man. It's like, I don't want to get sick. You know, people don't wash their hands. People coughing like this. Like, cough in your, like, you know how to cough, man. We should have to tell you how to cough around people. But it's spreading pretty bad. I know they I think California, I saw today, well, we got briefed today that 8,500 people were infected in California. They had a lady, a flight attendant, she flew 3 different flights from South Korea to LA to like Israel. She flew around the world 3 times, and the whole time she was infected, and they just found out about this. I'm like, how the hell she on this flight? She's sick. She done flew all these places, that been in contact with all these people, and yet they just found out today that she was infected. This is why the disease is spreading. It ain't because somebody's driving from here to there. It's flying because people they're in Korea. I mean, it's originated in China. They go into the locations, they bring it over here, and it's airborne. So she's on a plane with 200 or 300 passengers, coughing and sneezing, and it's just floating around, and they take it home with them. They paying, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. I'm just like, I'm tired of it. It's all over the news. Yeah, some lady was in court. I guess she said some lady was in court today, and she said she had a coronavirus. She said she had a coronavirus. She said she had a coronavirus, so they wouldn't put her in jail. That was her excuse. Was it real? Did she really have it, or she just said it to avoid jail time? Oh, she said it to avoid going to jail, that she had a coronavirus. Hey, hey, if you get me out of jail too, hey, I'm sick, man. I got the coronavirus. You don't want me. But they're gonna quarantine you in your own cell. So she shouldn't have said that. They'll keep you in that damn cell. They put you in lockdown, or what do they call it? The hole. Put your ass down there for 6 days, and let you get through that sickness. You'll be all right. They don't care about jail. You be sitting down there. But so yeah, it's my first podcast by myself without my co-host. Like I said, she got a lot of things going on right now for the family and things like that. So she'll come when she wants to, but the ball has to keep rolling. So I'll be on here every week, every Friday, or well, I'm gonna say every Thursday now that I can be. It's gonna be the same time. I'm gonna reach out to my friends. We'll talk about things. I put this up last minute, so no one really didn't know about it. I sent a little text out earlier today from some of my friends and online. And 5 o'clock is kind of early for some people. They still getting off of work. I mean, I just got to work at 4:30, so I had to drive home. get this thing set up. So it takes time. I think I'm gonna pick a good time where everybody's home and they chilling and they you know they're ready to sit down and interact. So I find a good time. The show must go on regardless. So I appreciate you guys tuning in with me today, and I'll see you guys next week. And I will send a time and the date and time next week. I'll let you guys know, and we'll talk some more. All right, peace.